Del Horn, salute vets, Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta, testing this crappy ass gear sound. 1, 2, 3, Alpha Bravo, Charlie Delta, need an napalm strike inside the wire here. Got zips everywhere. Walter Cronkite there. Horn, salute my vets, and anybody else watching, thank you for watching. Blessings to all of you. I'm pissed. I've been doing these Army videos about my experience. I've been making some documentaries, a fight, God knows what. I'll throw in there, even some hoochie mamas. Oh, the Google tards. Channel struck me on the karate video from where I went from the Army to a karate school. I won't mention the name because I might get a channel strike. Way of the Warrior School? Come on, guys. Here's another thing I noticed about the people who work at Google, YouTube, and everybody behind the scenes here. You didn't bother on Vets Day on Google. You know, they always got this little artwork, and there should have been the Iwo Jima, a flag, something. Thank you, vets. No. They'll do any other goddamn thing out there from Juneteenth to Black Pride Month to Gay Pride Month to 4th of July, Turkey Day or nothing, but not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing did these cocksuckers do for vets. And 2 days later, they pulled a video of mine saying a dojo was an outlaw organization. So let's strike these cocksuckers back, troopers. We got the truth. I'm closing in on 900 subscriptions. It's taken me almost 2 years now. I'm closing in on 7,000 quality videos. It's taken me 6 years. Oh, snap the finger. These cocksuckers could pull it from me anytime. That's the way America treats its vets, is it not, guys? Yeah, that's the way. That's the thanks you get. Let's go back to Cambodia. I remember watching shit as a kid, but I can honestly remember the first things I remember about Vietnam. When my memory starts getting, when I was a little boy, it was Cambodia. I'm going to have to slip and slide this a little bit. I really don't give a fuck anymore. But it's Walter here.
In Vietnam. We've heard it argued, correctly I think, that no one can really know what it was like unless they were there. But to the extent that pictures and sound can provide an approximation, I cannot think of any film that did so better than what you have just seen.
I think it's now.
All right. From what I gather from this video, they get a brand new company commander and he's untested. The guys don't trust him. They're trying to survive. And if the company commander don't rate,
I think they accept me.
he could get fragged in a firefight.
Bob Teschker is coming around as a new captain.
Learning his little ways. His odd ways, or not odd ways, but his ways is good.
What a lot of people don't realize, too, by the time 69, 70, there was a mutiny in the Army, in the Marines. Yeah, these guys were about surviving. Draftees were about surviving, and an unpopular leader, sergeant, captain, whatever, could end up being ventilated.
Once we kind of get accustomed to it, it's not hard to take it on. For myself, yeah. Things that we do, we don't like to do, but we have to do them anyways. So, myself, I think he's come out.
Gordy Lee is less receptive.
Captain Jackson, if he had to push us, we knew we had to do it. I mean, there was a definite, solid reason. And if he ever got the chance, which he usually did, he told us the definite reason. He understood us and he cared for us. Whereas I think with Captain Rice, he'll push us. And if he has a reason, which I have yet to find out, he won't tell us. It's he worries more about his rank than he does anything else. It's the way I feel about it anyway. And this is just a psychological effect, more or less, because when somebody's real sarcastic and tells you.
Second squad goes its own way, modifying the captain's orders to suit the changing conditions of each day and its own sense of independence. Gordy Lee is setting up a Claymore mine.
Claymore, boom! Like that shit.
You walk down the street for me. No, Cindy. I'm so sorry to your wife. Oh, so long, sweet journey.
Let it be, let it be.
1970, D-Day for the massive movement of troops across the Vietnam border into Cambodia.
I remember watching this as a kid on news at night. Cambodia.
Cosvin. The first American unit to combat assault into Cambodia is Charlie Company. The men are uptight, as they say, apprehensive and alert. Captain Rice is in tight control, facing his most serious test in combat as a company commander. Mission changes to a search for enemy supplies. The company pulls out for a while, then returns to Cambodia after a few weeks in Vietnam to a rugged hill with steep ridge lines to search for enemy weapons and supplies. It is the most difficult patrolling the men have experienced. Physically exhausted, the men are also emotionally frustrated. The company has taken its first serious attack in 4 months. A Vietnamese scout is dead, the new lieutenant and one of the men from 2nd Platoon are wounded, and there are no enemy bodies to show.
Garden Mountain, and it's just like mountain climbing only with about a 90-pound pack and a weapon. It's hard to sleep at night because you're on a slant all the time. It's just a hassle.
An elaborate North Vietnamese base camp is discovered, with enough bunkers for a battalion. And for a while, Captain Rice is hopeful the company has found an important cache. But not Dudley.
Well, it might be finished in here. I doubt it. Old man seems to think good. They been here? Yeah, they've been here. Got a fresh built bunker on the other side of it. They haven't been gone too long. Maybe 2 days. What you got?
Charlie Company tries to take some vengeance on the enemy, but even that is frustrating. The bamboo is wet.
There it is, folks. The fire of the century.
Some of the veterans are missing as Charlie Company continues the search. PFC George Rivera, who was so short and so worried, couldn't wait to get back to New York, so he extended his tour in Vietnam in return for an immediate 30-day leave to go home. Spec 4 Glenn Hindley, who refused to fire his weapon, was sent to the rear to wait out his final days in country while his entire mortar platoon was abolished. Doc Howe is still in the field, asking for a rear job after 6 months in the bush. John Schultz got one and got out. Bob Teschker was given a radio to carry and switched to another squad. Carlton Dudley is planning to extend his tour in Vietnam for 40 days, so he can get out of the Army sooner than scheduled. After 2 more weeks in Cambodia, the orders come to prepare to withdraw back to Vietnam. Mission accomplished. Charlie Company has skidded up and down the side of the hill, searched it, found nothing of value, and almost exhausted itself. Everyone is still alive.
Well, we should be getting out of here today.
The landing zone is ready.
Every place I know around. That's the one, you know. I don't know anybody. I know you're hungry if you call that. That's not bad. I know you're hungry. Properly, but we're getting along a lot better than we were before. He's starting to give us more breaks, which help us.
Captain Rice does not tell the men, but privately, he confides that he is becoming attached to them, worrying about their well-being, getting a sense that Charlie Company is his now. But even so, Captain Rice has taken the first step toward leaving Charlie Company. Sergeant Dunnick takes his squad, the men he is committed to keep alive, across the border from one war zone to another, returning with Charlie Company to the more familiar forests of Vietnam, counting the days until getting out of the violent, unforgiving jungle.
And the stench of the air, a sick feeling in your stomach day after day, smell of body odor and the choking dust in your throat, eyes that burn from sweat and are tired and painful from squinting, the ache in your back and neck while you stand waiting to move, and a pause for a minute and a quick cigarette. That deserted second from reality when your whole body reeks with tension at an unknown sound or a shadow in the bamboo. Each day that goes by.
All right, guys, it's a CBS thing. It's Vietnam. It's Charlie Company here. So here's a case where there wasn't a lot of combat. They went into Cambodia. They searched some shit. They found a deserted village area, staging area probably. Burned it down, had problems burning it down. A lot of frustration. A lot of questions about a new captain out there leading the thing. Again, there was a mutiny going on there towards the end of the war where an officer would come in and they had to tiptoe on eggshells because the sergeants, the specialists, the corporals, and the fucking in the platoons, and they could waste them. If they felt that this guy was a danger to their survival, they would take care of it. It was a draftee army. Things were totally different. So, horn salute. Hit that like and subscribe. Closing in on 900 subbies. Working towards 1,000 before they pulled my channel. Trying to build 7,000 quality videos. It's been my honor and privilege to bring this shit to veterans and other people who want to learn about this. And it's even a privilege to take a channel strike over horse shit and the absolute disrespect that this product shows us, the vets. Those of us who served our country, so these assholes had the rights to pull channel content because they feel like it. Who gave you the right and liberty to do that? It's the fucking vets, guys. Thanks. Hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate it.